Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you're all having a good one. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. And we are back again. Shuffle the playlist. All right. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Man, I'm kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie, man. I was like, wife made really good pasta for dinner, and afterwards I started going into a food coma. I was like get me out of here. All right, this portal's okay. It suits the theme. No, we're going Reapers. We're going Reapers. Reapers call, baby. This is sacrilege, by the way.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Hey, blurps are working, man. This is absolute sacrilege, all right? What I'm about to do, and hitting at least one enemy grants you frenzy for a short duration. Okay. All right, I'm taking off Smoke Bomb. This is sacrilege. Hey, yo, what, Flan? Let's put that there. Yeah, I took off Smoke Bomb. I can't believe I'm doing this. Hey, what's good, Savagus? Yo, Flan, what you up to today over on YouTube, man? How you guys doing, man? Welcome back. Hey, what up, Dad? How's it going? Same as last time, checking in right before I have to sleep. I got you. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can stay for a little bit, but if not, you know, have yourself a good rest, and see you later. Oh. Sadly, you can't stay long. Oh, that's all good, man. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to, you know, stop by. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, come in. Okay, I thought somebody was at my door. Oh, I thought, you know, this might be kind of broken. Yeah, sure. There we go. Wanted to sleep at 3, but you know how it is. One last round and then bike is online. Yeah. I got you, Flan. Yeah, I know how it is. Yo, fire away. Thank you so much for the prime time. How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Oh, yo, Flan, thank you so much for following over on Twitch. Okay, that does seem somewhat effective. It does require a little bit more planning, you know. Make sure you get your arrows out there. Oh, jeez. What did he hit me? He really? I disagree. Are we max level with this yet? We are now. Oh. Additional charges? Sure. Oh, and then we can get a charge whenever we pick up a black arrow. Is there something? Honestly, this pesky mage, yeah. Honestly, this is not as useful as it would seem. I could give up against all odds. I just like the cannot be dodged portion. Since we are using black arrow, we can do this. Yeah, so like I said, disagree, but I still died. Have you tried removing shift and using smoke bomb as traversal? So somebody on YouTube asked that yesterday. And no, I haven't. But here's why I don't like that idea. I'm not using shift for traversal. It might seem like I am, but no, it's actually a damage booster. It's like using Abyssal Echoes and then using Void Cleave or Erasing Strike in Sentinel terms. It right here, I don't have time to break it down in the moment, but if you're in game right now, check it out. See, I kind of like having and cleanse. No, I'm not using it for cleanse. Right here, I got cleanse on my belt. Honestly, I don't really know if we need this. We could put a point into yeah. Put a point into Crimson Shroud chance. I kind of like that idea. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying, bro. All right, so if we come over here, 5 points into hypo volume, whatever, hypo. Our next non-channeled ability, this is all of my abilities are non-channeled. We'll have 150% bleed chance. My next non-channeled ability will have 75% bleed duration and fizz pin with bleed. My next non-channeled ability will deal 20% more damage. Catch you later, Flan. And my next non-channel ability will deal 30% more damage. And these are obviously multiplicative with each other. This is a huge damage increase for going Have you been playing Battlefield 6, bro? I watched Tim the Tapman for a little bit. I don't think I watched long enough to get a key. Yeah, on fast cooldown. Yeah, but... yeah, the fast cooldown's cool. But I reduced the distance of shift by 30%. There is a negative to getting 30% more damage for, close to free. But, 3.2 second cooldown. Shift like that, bam. There you go. Silver Shroud, dodge your next hit and gain ward. Arrow Storm cooldown. Arrow Storm is on cooldown. Yeah, catch you later, Flan. Hey, what up, Professor Pancham? How's it going? We're 2 weeks out. I need to remember how to play. I'm going to be doing that for myself personally next week. Looks like I'm only going to have 1 week to pick a build. I kind of forgot that the week of is going to be kind of hard to play. I'll be able to play on Monday, Tuesday, so August 19th. I have work that day, and then that night I have not a Final Fantasy. I have a fantasy football draft. So unfortunately, I'm going to be kind of busy. I'll probably do whatever I always do and play Rogue for the umpteenth time. Hey, starting with something familiar is not too bad. I'll probably just practice Bleed Hammers next week. Dude, that is so weird, man. Like, we're 2 weeks away, and they still haven't really said anything other than their normal Friday streams. And the trailer. Yeah, I feel that. I was expecting some news by now, honestly. I feel like this whole crafting thing's just kind of put a... Hate to say it, I feel like it's just put kind of like a big stink on the whole situation. Like, it took forever for them to come out with any sort of, information on Season 3 because they were waiting for the deal to go through, apparently. I don't know why that would prevent Season 3 news. And then I feel like after that happened... with the Season 3 trailer dropping, like, all everybody was talking about was crafting. Yeah, like once a week. Remember that? Leading up to Season 2, now I get it. It was a while. But leading up to Season 2, each week they were doing, like, an interview with a content creator, like... What? I mean, obviously, some of the momentum got a little hamstrung by the announcement of Path of Exile's new league. Do I think it's connected with removing creators? I will say the thought did cross my mind, but I will also say this. I don't know enough about crafting and their policies to speak with any authority other than speculation with no basis in reality. But it does seem rather odd. It does seem rather odd that you had a system in place that worked pretty well for the community and then to all of a sudden rip it out. It's not related to removing creators, it's crafting. They are letting drama die down. So, let me make sure. Oh my gosh, Redline Rifts. Dude, I gotta. Hold up, chat. I'm closing the music player. This happens every single stream. You guys are here as witnesses, so to speak. I'm not showing this side of the screen. I'm going to the folder called music that didn't make the cut. We are removing Redline Riffs. That is just god awful. I don't know how I let that get in. What is all this shit? Okay, Pulse in the Crypt. Pulse in the Crypt has been removed. I know there's probably some other ones, but Redline Rifts was just absolutely god awful. Let me look at this one, see if any of them, yeah, Echo Burn. Fretboard Mirage, get out of there. Okay. Quasi. We'll shuffle and play. Okay. It's crafting. They're letting the drama die down. Okay. So wait, bro. Let me understand this. Let me try and understand your position. You're telling me that Crafton is making the decision on behalf of EHG not to say anything about the season because of the drama, or you're saying because of the Crafton drama, EHG is letting it die down? before releasing information. Like, I understand that EHG was acquired, but does that mean they're immediately calling the shots? Like, kicking the door down. Judd, you're no longer in charge. You're a puppet. You'll make decisions, but we have the final say on everything. You're nothing but a glorified upper-level manager. You're nothing but a glorified mid-level manager now. You guys work on your projects. We have final oversight. Oh, you guys want to talk about something? Put together a draft and pass it through our PR department. Standard operating procedure. So it is your opinion that... Okay, any company does this on a big acquisition. This is true. Okay, so Crafton has acquired EHG. EHG must follow the SOP of Crafton, and Crafton's SOP is don't say anything for a little bit, let the drama die down. Is the position that Brow is taking. Hey, what a Big B. Big B 2099 says, hold up, and then I get ambushed, right? Big B 2099 says, I know there's a bit less content this season than season 2, so I can see why they're less likely to share a lot from what they have coming. And this also works with their desire to have more discovery with the new season and removing a number of preview players that have access to the news content. Yo, so Big B 2099, are you a lawyer by any chance? I'm kidding. Well said. Well said. Well crafted statement. JK. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Feels weird, man. What's going on? Oh, the bot? Yeah. No, yeah. I took care of it. I think they're putting more eggs into Hype Week instead of Hype Month like last season. Well, I was also thinking back to the previous season as well. I felt like they had a couple I don't know. It feels like it was so long ago, but I remember Cycle 1.1. I felt like they had a couple interviews. I could be misremembering. You know, it was over a year ago now. Still could do that these 2 weeks. Okay, so next week would technically be Hype Week because Hype Week was always the week before because Hype Week concluded with patch notes. That's how it's always been, you know, Hype Week. You know, I think I'm just misremembering. The way they did it last time was just unusual because they wanted to, you know, stoke the hype for a whole brand new, you know, it'd been 9 months. I think Cycle 1.1, they had Hype Week and it ended with patch notes. But there'll be some news on Mike's stream today, sure. And for those who are dumbfounded, Savicus is in Europe, so it's already Friday over there. For my US viewers. Future man, yeah. Well, it caught me off guard for a second. Savicus going, well, I bet today in Mike's stream. I'm like, Mike's doing a stream today? It's already 6 o'clock. And then I realized, oh, yeah. Epoch Traveler. I'm not early. You're late. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. I get the same feeling with Aussie time travelers. Right, yeah, that's to the nth degree there. Jeez, man. You're like getting up for the morning, they're going, good night, bro. And you're like, wait, what? What's my feel on this build versus all of the Sentinel ones? Here's the problem. Okay, there's no problem. It's going to be hard to qualify. So this is the first time I've ever played a Marksman. And this is Dread's build that I've started to modify a little bit. Just because I want to explore some different options. The thing is, I have played Sentinel so much that with just the experience of playing the class, like I could be playing a not so great build and it would feel better than this. People still can't play the objective. No, you got people running around trying to get as many kills as possible. Believe me, when I finally get on Battlefield 6, bro, I'm going to be running around just giving everybody med packs. Shock! Clear! Clear! Yeah. Medic, man. Yeah, so anyway, Big B. The thing is, I've played so much Sentinel, and I know like so many little tips and tricks like, oh, well, if you take a point here and then a point there, and oh, if you go over here, and if you look at this sideways, you know, that sort of thing, you can I just very familiar with the trees, and I know how to squeeze performance out. We squatting upright. If I get a key and if I got time, then yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, so am I enjoying it though? It's fun. Playing the objective doesn't pad your kill count. Honestly, I try to get as many points as possible. When it drops in October, at least, I will pick it up. I don't know how much I'll play it. I'll probably play it on the weekends. I'm still a Hunt Showdown crony, all right? A lot of my free time, I try and play Hunt Showdown, but I will definitely play Battlefield 6. So yeah, we will squad up, assuming our schedules align. Yeah, I'm having fun. Bigby, I'm having fun. So, but I think the question is, how does it compare? I guess, like yesterday's question, I don't know if you're here, I need some qualifying statements. Are we talking about effectiveness, fun factor? How do I like it compared to some of my other Sentinel builds? That sort of thing. I'm having a good time. I think it's cool. I do think I'm still, no matter how many times you try and make me play it, I'm still not a fan of the dodge mechanic. Like, don't get me wrong, it's cool to dodge something, but as a mechanic, you have to invest a decent amount, and even then, the most you'll get is 85%, right? Like, I would have to put a lot more dodge on my gear to try and get some effective amount of dodge. Like right now I have a 13%. I don't have smoke bomb, so I'm not benefiting from that. I'm kind of honestly just of the opinion of just converting it to glancing blow and then calling it a day. Bus match ever. My buddy and I were 1 and 2 in the lobby. I had 60 kills with a tank and he had 0. He had more points than me. Exactly. Dude, like typically when I'm playing something like Medic in a game like Battlefield, I'll typically finish like top 10 on the not the squad, but like top 10 on the total team. See something like that. I was dodging attacks. I took one massive hit, got stunned, died. You can drag people to cover. Awesome. See, this is right here is my frustration with the rogue in general. Like, obviously, I don't have very good gear. I don't really know what to look for in good gear. The gear that is kind of universal, like my rings, are not too bad. My stuff that I'm used to playing with on Sentinel are not too bad, right? But stuff that is rogue specific is not good. I also probably should try and get, 60 endurance. There's like little tips and tricks when you play a class a lot that you just kind of pick up on. Like somebody yesterday was telling me, oh yeah, just build up a high dodge chance and then use Foot of the Mountain. You convert all of your dodge chance to endurance threshold. And there's people who they'll like plant their feet. It'll convert their dodge chance to endurance threshold. They'll have 100% glancing blow. Or a pretty decent amount of glancing blow. And now you got damage reduction out the ass. Alright? Like, they got like 2,500 endurance threshold because they converted their dodge rating to endurance threshold with Foot of the Mountain. See, that's like one of those tricks that I'm sure if I played Rogue a decent amount, I'd pick up on. But as somebody who doesn't normally play Rogue, I was like, huh? Say what? Like that one, I got lucky. I dodged the hammer throw. Or go full glass cannon. That's actually not a terrible idea. I mean, right now I'm using Blood of the Exile because it actually does kind of make sense. We could just drop Hail of Arrows altogether. Just say goodbye to Hail of Arrows. I could go for a better Bleeding Heart. Well, not Bleeding Heart, but I could go for a better amulet now that I think about it. Look, we got Leech. What do we got here? Oh, 3%. Minus 3% to all resistances. Joy. Ouch. Did I try Heartseeker out yet? Yeah, I got Heartseeker on the bar. I'm more focusing on a Hail of Arrows because this is Dread's build, and since I've never played a Marksman, I was like, let me check out, see what Dread did. Okay, well, now I can take that. Now I can take that. Boom, there you go. Oh. Actually, I want to put it all right here. I've got a random request. You should stream this at some point. Oh, you want me to stream Hexen? Oh, is it Heretic? Came out this month from id Software? Sure, let me add it to the wish list. Thanks, Air Dragon. What up? Spilled Milk, what's up? Came out today in honor of QuakeCon. Oh yeah, I just thought about it. Today is the 7th. Heartseeker might be higher damage than Hail of Arrows, not gonna lie. Potentially. Hail of Arrows does a lot of damage. The problem is making them stay in one area for that amount of time. Oh, I guess we could have done this. Oh, okay. Pick it up in a black arrow, creates a shadow, and then you can consume. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Yeah. You leave behind a shadow after you shift. Okay, cool. Wait, do I still not have the arena unlocked? I don't. Let's go unlock it. What are you up to today, Spilled Milk? Salt the Wound Gloves good for that build? What, the one I'm playing? I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not it is good. No, Heretic came back out in the 90s. And then it looks like this is a modernized version. Oh, you didn't know Heretic had a new game. Okay, my bad, Savicus. I thought you said I didn't know Heretic was a new game, and I'm like, wait, no, it's not. Okay. I mean, decent amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie. Hard to tell. Not as many bleed stacks, but the damage does seem pretty consistent. Now, but let's try this. I think in conjunction, they're both pretty effective. And we can get some more Red Veil. We can get some more of this. We can get the recurve chance. We could also drop a point right here. Oh, this only lasts for 1 second. Okay, yeah. Try and grab Crimson Shroud chance here. And then what we could do is dump all 5 points back into Umbral Resolution. So, Rick, to answer your question, do I think Salt the Wound is good for... I'm assuming you mean this build. You said that build. I assume you mean the build I'm playing. Hypothetically, yes. Here's a couple things, though. Right? There is such a thing as diminishing returns. And right now, I am using Shift, kind of like how Professor Pancham pointed out. You can get a lot of good stuff in the skill trees for Rogue. And right now, I'm getting 75% Fizz Pin with Bleed when I Shift. Right? I still think... Alright, I still think that Salt the Wound has a place if I'm using Heartseeker. Because I can't just, shift Heartseeker. What's the point? Right? So this is where... I'll catch you later, Pan. Ticket counter? What the frick? Holy man. You didn't say I was going to get flashbanged. Why is it all in white? Last Epoch Beneath Ancient Skies. 13, 14, 10, 24. Oh, man. Jeez. I just saw my face on the Twitch stream. Holy frick. Wait, well, why did it ban Pan? Oh, because Pan's not a subscriber on Twitch. Sorry, Pan. Let me No, let me get Pan added to the link. Hold up. Cloudbot, user management, add regular. Okay, you can post now. I occasionally go through here though and remove. I occasionally go through here and remove people. Most of these people are all people that I have no problem posting in my chat. Yeah, there you go. You're ready to get flashbanged again? I don't get it. There's like barely any contrast. It's big white screen, slightly white, slight different shade of white. Wait, I can change the settings? Where can I change the settings? Is it right here? I can't change. I can highlight everything. Looks good on stream. No, I'm not doing that to everybody. Oh, if I create a new countdown, yeah. No, I'm not pulling that over here on stream like, hey guys, take a look at this. That's just, it goes dark mode if you go full screen. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. Why is it inverted? You know how mean that is? Like going, like you have this full screen, right? No, I'll show you guys this one. I'll show you guys this one. Like check this out, guys. All right, check this out, chat. All right, yeah, here's Last Epoch Beneath Ancient Skies countdown, right? Yeah, and you're like, hey guys, yeah, like let's say you're not even like, hey guys, let's say you have it on this screen and you gotta like run to the bathroom, right? And you, for some reason, you tell somebody to like get off this tab. Get off this tab. And go somewhere. I don't know how this scenario would ever happen. They're like, oh, okay. How do I get out of full screen? You're like yelling through the bathroom door. Just hit escape. They're like, oh, okay. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, jeez, man. Ah! Ah! How much critical strike multiplier do I have? I have 219, man. I don't have a lot of critical strike multiplier. Professor,
no, God!
Yeah.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Who asked about my critical strike multiplier? Trying to find it. Oh, yeah, Professor Pancham. I only have 219%. Oh, wait, no, I have 360. Oh, yeah, you can't see that. Oh, the joke got ruined. It actively, literally converts your critical strike multiplier. I swear, I thought you could see it. You couldn't. Maybe you could just barely see it, but oh. Yeah, no, I have a lot of critical strike multiplier. I get a lot. I got a lot. %, of added critical strike multiplier converted to physical pin would bleed. Okay, but here's the thing. Why does it then reduce my critical strike multiplier down to 219? Is this showing like, okay, we've now converted it. That's what you have left. Okay. But I have 360. If it converts 40%, that's a lot more. That's a lot more than 40% that it's converting. Unless they count all of critical strike multiplier, but I figured it'd be added. You know, it would be the whatever's added on top of, right? So you have 200% base. Let's go to calculator. I have 360, right? That's 160. Okay. So then why do I only have 19% left after it's been converted? Oh. Never mind. Never mind. I see what you did there, Professor Pancham. I see what you did there. It's also converting 50% into poison pen with poison. I just got a BF6 early beta key. Not interested in it. Want it? Yeah. Yeah. Whisper it to me on Twitch, or send it to me on. Send it to me on Discord. See that's what I keep forgetting. The 50% of added is also getting converted. It's not either or. Okay. So yeah, that's 64%. That's 64% fizz pin. No, it's not a bad thing. I'm a dot build. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I've done bad math in the past thing. What do you mean I get less? I mean, look. I have 360. Oh, fuck. Look, I have 360, right? I have 160 critical strike multiplier over cap. 160%. Sadly, I'm only converting 40% of that into fizz pin with bleed. If I had a 50%, it'd be a lot better. I need a better salt to wound. I'm making you move your camera a lot. Hot. Yeah, yeah. Still, I mean, that's 63%. That's 63% fizz pin with bleed. All right, let's get back to it. Ellie also tests your math skills. Thanks, Rick. Yes. If you're bad at math, well, you can still play LE, but if you want to get into the muck and mire and the minutia of things. I have the opposite roll. Yeah, this wasn't even the best roll. This wasn't even the best roll when I was playing Bleed Hammers. Yeah, I got 26%. Yeah. All right. Thanks, thanks, Big B. I'll check it out afterwards. I mean, I'm probably not gonna play it tonight, but I'll try and get everything linked up. Play it a little bit over the weekend. Yeah, because, like, honestly, I've been looking forward to playing Hunt Showdown on Friday, so. Guess it depends on what the boys want to do. Is there anything new in BF6? I feel like if you played one, you've played them all. Same with COD. So this one looks like it's modern day again. You know, my favorite Battlefield that I played was Battlefield 1. And when I say that, I don't mean like the very first Battlefield. I mean Battlefield 1 from 2016. That was just an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous game. And it played very well. I liked the it was still fast paced, but it got kind of slowed down by the fact that half the weapons on the battlefield were like bolt action. I really like that as opposed to just spray and pray machine guns everywhere. I could say the same exact thing about any ARPG. Perhaps. I kind of want to take 1 point in an Arrow of Storms. Just to, I mean, to get an extra 10 seconds. But we're going to do that. We're going to get all that extra bleed chance, baby. Enemies in rage. No, thank you. From what I've seen, it still looks like good old Battlefield formula, chaos and everything. The one positive of going to the new Battlefield is it's new. So a lot of players go there, and games like that thrive on a pretty high player base, which is why I'm kind of surprised that Battlefield hasn't done any sort of like Warzone attempt, you know, some sort of freemium thing. It might just cut into the model and DNA of the game too much. $2042 is trash. You know, I bought the game for like $2 or something on a Steam sale, and then I never played it. They did in BF. I played BF1, but still like the BF 1942 more. Must be nostalgia. I mean, yeah, nostalgia for sure. I played some of the early Battlefields, like Bad Company on console. I don't think I played the first Battlefield, 1942. Yeah, I don't think I ever played that one. I really enjoyed Battlefield 1. I got on and I played some Battlefield 1 like I think last year. It was fun. There wasn't, it wasn't a lot of servers though, unfortunately. It was mostly a lot of private servers. So they had like particular rules, that sort of thing. Oh, jeez, unlucky. Jeez! Yeah, I just didn't expect to kill that guy that fast. It's all starting to click, chat. It's all starting to click. I'm like, crap, man. Okay. Click, 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 click. Can't you hear it, chat? Click, 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 click. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Onward through the fog. Into a cemetery. Yeah, it was 2140. Wait, was it 2042 or 2142? I guess it depends on when you play it. Wasn't that game released kind of broken? Okay. Wait. The new one is 2042. The old one was 2142. Okay, Battlefield 2042. That's what I have in my Steam library. So you said the old one? Yeah, I don't see a 2142 in at least in Steam. It must be old. T- 2006. Okay. It used GameSpy. Oh my god. Also gave it some age. Dude. Brother, man. GameSpy. What a freaking throwback. You guys know the origin of my name, right? Babbling Bike. Yeah, that was a GameSpy random generated special. Oh, man. 2002. Babbling Bike, a young 14-year-old. Oh, I don't know what I should name myself. What do you recommend, GameSpy, under random name generator? How about Babbling Biker? Sounds great. Type it in. That name is too big. That name is too big. Like, but it was your name. And then it was just too funny, man. 14-year-old Babbling Bike was like, I'll be Babbling Bike. Name accepted. Oh yeah. I'm gonna hate myself for this. It's a lot of Lostwood folly, but it's what we will do for some XP. That's a lot of Silver Shroud duration. GameBite would do that all the time because it just took two random words and mashed them together. Yeah. They ended up increasing their limit. I think shortly after I made the Babbling Bike, I was able to, because you could just make as many accounts as you wanted. It wasn't even accounts. You could just make as many usernames as you wanted. And I think I was able to secure Babbling Biker. And at one point I joined like a clan through GameSpy, and so I put whatever I think it was called Gods of America, so GOA. Come on, it was like 2003, don't blame me. so GOA, like whatever markings Babbling Bike. That was like very it was like this, all right? This was like super. It would be, these are examples of it'd be, oh frick, wrong chat. It'd be examples like this. Yeah, that good old clan days. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, YouTube. Oh, I gotta go through the lightless pits again. Oh, this one's not too bad, but I'm gonna skip it. I do need some new tunes though. I hate this one in particular. Lakis, suck my dick. That one in particular has one-shot me more than the other two combined. Because it does so much damage, even if you survive the hit, it's a stun and then you're dead. Even on Sentinel. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, prepare, right? I know I did it to... I'm doing it to myself, right? Jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, what's good, Trader? I don't know. Whenever I feel like this build's actually not too bad, I then go do something like Lostwood Folly or just any of the Tombs of the Erased content, and then I just feel like I'm running around trying not to die. Like, please spare me. Oh God, no. There we go. Let me out. Yes, sir. Sorry, I've been lacking on the streams. Dad life getting the best. Yo, G Money. You never, ever in this channel have to apologize for the dad life. End of discussion. Glad to have you back, man. Thanks for, at least dropping a yes, sir in the chat. I appreciate it. I'll be right back, Chip. Don't apologize. Dad life is priority, but never do that again. You hear me, G Money? Dad life is priority, but if you ever, I mark my words, if you ever do that again, don't you ever apologize. The good old fashioned get stunned and don't do anything. Oh man. You're excited for season 3? I mean, at least excited for next week. I'm going back to Sentinel. I think I did kind of paint myself into a corner, though. Like, I only have 50% endurance. You know, cap is 60. So, I should probably go... Oh, my gosh. Go to a particular timeline. And try and get a better endurance blessing. Hey, what up, Gregory Bell? Do I have any primeless builds I would recommend? So I just played Tornado Werebear, and I thought it was pretty good. I took it to around 700-ish corruption. Definitely had more room to grow. I've seen people play that build at like with really good specs at like 2,000 corruption. I think it's one of the best druid builds in the game. I took inspiration from Dread on that build. I think that's a perfect build to check out, assuming it doesn't catch any nerfs. It was pretty popular this season. But yeah, I think that one's going to be pretty cool to check out. You could also check out, I haven't done any Beastmaster builds this season. You could check out Air in Action RPG. He has a build called Cocaine Bear. That might be pretty good with all the minion changes coming in season 3, and with the T-Rex. With the T-Rex relic coming out, maybe you want to do like some sort of minion build or like raptor build. So here, check out this website. I write for this website. Excuse me. Did that not create a hyperlink? My bad. I check out actionrpg.com. I think it'll get nerfed, but not enough to make it bad. Thank you for the advice. Yeah, check out like some Beastmaster builds there. Cocaine Bear comes to mind. You could also check out like Raptor Pack. You could also check out websites like Maxroll. But I recommend Action RPG and creators like Dread and Perry the Pig. Yeah, Professor Pancham, I swear I thought they were going to nerf Tornado Werebear going into Season 2, and they didn't. It actually caught a bit of a buff. So I was really confused by that, only because Dread was like super, he's kind of the originator of that build, and he was convinced that they would nerf it, and then they did not. Considering it was pretty popular, it'll probably catch somewhat of a nerf, but you're right. It's not going to be dead. You enjoyed Lightning Wolf's Beastmaster? Yeah, or Squirrels or something like that. I feel like whenever you ask for a Beastmaster build, 9 times out of 10, it's like, oh, Squirrels, and then it just stops there. I'm like, there's other builds out there. But yeah, I agree. It's cool to hear other builds from Beastmaster and not just Squirrels. I did do a Sabretooth build back in cycle. I did do it last cycle 1.1. It wasn't amazing. Yeah, it wasn't amazing. No. Now that I think about it, no, it wasn't good. We do have this. I wonder, is chance to inflict bleed on hit more important than something like damage over time? Probably. I know how that's how it is on Sentinel with the bleed hammers, with the Paladin. Yeah, if you could time it just right, you can just absolutely smoke a champion. Actually looking forward to making a Scorpion build without everyone straight away assuming I'm snapshotting. Yeah, right. Are you gonna be doing any cookbook classic with the Poison Nova? Do you know what I mean by cookbook classic? The player cookbook? So, I think what I'm going to do next season, well, not next season, but next week, I think I'm going to play Bleed Hammers because it's going to be hype week, presumably. I made an awkward low-life multi-shot marksman. Do you know an easy way to stay on low life? Problem is life on hit effects and passives. Hey, what up, Conlin? I have 2 health draining items, chest and boots. What passives did you take? Is it in the passive tree or on the ability? Is it on the items, the passive tree, or yeah. I guess I would have to know, is it on the passive tree, the items, or I'm like drawing a blank real quick, or the skill trees. There we go. I mean, the number one way would be to try and get rid of the health things. I mean, yeah, the bow attack speed is good, but in this case, yeah. Hold up, Conlin. Okay, well, I got in. Okay. So you're using Exsanguinous and Last Steps of the Living. Multi-shot, smoke bomb. Yeah, it reminds me of BF4. Battlefield 4, yeah, that was a good one. Let me... I was able to see what you said. So there we go. There's the link. I mean, I'm going to be perfectly honest. You're just going to have to not take perfect aim and draining arrows. Like that health is going to mess you over so bad. Like, I understand that you do really want to take it because of the benefit. At this point, like, these two passives just absolutely brick your build. There's no way to undo this. There's no way to undo this. Like, you can make up for bow attack speed on your actual bow itself, which can be annoying. You may not want to do that, right? But this perfect aim, each stack of bow mastery with barrage of pain also grants critical strike multiplier. Right? How many times does this stack? 5. 15% crit multiplier times 5. That's what is that? 75%? That's a huge amount. You might. Oh man, that's tough, bro. I don't envy your position. Yeah, it gives 75% multiplier. Yeah, that's massive. You might just have to kiss. You might just have to kiss low life goodbye. You're right. That is massive. You might just have to get rid of the low life stuff. Yeah. But if you did want to try it, you'll have to get rid of perfect aim and draining arrows. If anybody else here who plays a lot of Marksman knows of a better way, you guys know me. I typically don't play Ward unless it's something like Twisted Heart, right? I don't typically play Ward. I don't typically play Marksman. So, I mean, that's a double entendre right there. What's a Marksman? Hey, what's up, Kriskin? How's it going, man? Dude, Kriskin is now a purple badge. Wow, dude. Thank you. Purple badge is a 1 year, and right now, currently, it's the highest I offer in terms of, you know, cred. Yeah, with all the ward changes, I feel like with all the ward changes, like that's just going to be really hard to run. Very excited for next season. Struggling on if I want to start Necro or Lich since both are getting huge changes. I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly honest here. If you're into minions, Necro might be interesting, but I feel like the real people I feel like got their sights set on Lich. Lich is, in my opinion, feels like it's been kind of neglected for a while. Yeah. I need to look. Though I heard there's a great Lich Chaos Bolt build. Been doing other stuff lately. I haven't touched anything Lich or heard about anything Lich other than anticipation. Rogue. Okay. I think this is the one I'm wearing right now. Elite Regalia. I mean, this is fine, but look at Gorgon scale. It actually gives you a chance to receive a glancing blow, as well as lightning resistance. I could probably go for a Gorgon scale. I mean, this looks like a great setup right here. 10 to 15% chance to receive a glancing blow. One thing I'm going to need, though, is I am going to need some sort of endurance. Yeah, I am using Elite Regalia. I was also thinking I could just run double Red Rain and be like, you know, screw. Honestly, I don't even know if double Red Ring would work. I'd probably have to run a Nihilist with good skills on it. Like, I would have to run a Nihilist that gives me increases to resistances. For sure, Sapkis. Okay, cool. Let's try this out. Let's you know, scumbag streamer over here is just gonna, you know, flex. Let me run double Red Ring, Nihilus, because this build's going to be using similar things, right? Yeah. Yeah, scumbag streamer, man. Alright. You know what? For the bleed hammers, let's just put this stuff in there. I'm probably not going to be playing the... Oh, yeah. Let's also do that. Wait, there's a +2? I didn't know that. There we go. Officially been vultured here, pal. Deej on a 10 stream streak. Scumbag streamer. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that's right. I am losing my crit. Critical strike avoidance. Or critical... Reduced bonus damage taken from critical strikes. Well, oh well. Scumbag streamer. I'm pretty sure that title's already been claimed. Ooh. Talk dirty. Talk dirty to me. Where's Falcone with the drugs? You would have to give up playing games and just start talking politics. Enjoy. Why would you make me do such a thing? You're supposed to be my friend. Like why? Like why would you even suggest such a thing? Aw, shucks. Aw. Yeah, let's go mana. Mana's gonna make this build feel better. Okay, so armor. Oh yeah, this blessing. Oh, now I need a little bit of void. Oh. Look at that, guys. I got stunned and didn't lose all my health. Wait, do I have... Oh, I don't have enough. Oops. Rogue be so zippy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, chat. It does kind of have a certain Brainer of Death vibe to it. What do you guys think? Skulls and bells or ethereal wings? Yikes, dude. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, I guess that solves that. Also, do I have... I don't think I have the stats for Red Ring. Hold up. I have 137. What do I have on here? Nah, not enough. Not nearly. Okay, well, what if I took this one? Yikes. At this point. Is this enough? I think I'm still a little short. Yeah, I'm still short by 15. I would probably need a helm. I'll probably need a helm of some kind. Yeah. Okay. What about now? $191. So unfortunately, I can't keep using this. Oh, but Foot of the Mountain does help me with my endurance issue. Yeah, we're at 57%. Okay, Foot of the Mountain might be best. Might be my best. Oh man, but look at my movement speed. It goes down. Plus we lose all that bleed duration. All in the name of Red Ring, right? Oh man. Skulls and Bells sounds like a new metal song. Skulls and Bells. Hoo-ah! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Why?
That's a lot of nuts!
Reefer Sage has been made whole. What's up, iFlip? Okay. In honor, check this out. In honor of Criskin, all right. No, we don't want that. In honor of Criskin. Alright, let's see what AI has to say about this. Write me a song about skulls and bells. Make it new metal. In honor of Criskin. Let me make sure this is turned down a little bit. Let's see what AI has to say about his idea. Anything? Oh, there it is.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
What the frick is that?
Damn, son, where'd you find?
Skulls in the shadow, grinning wide. Silent watchers, where the lost souls hide. Bells toll slow, a haunting sound. Death's cold grip, pulling underground. Iron chimes scream, cutting the air. Bones rattle loud, no time to care. Skulls and bells, they call, ringing to rise and fall.
Okay.
Skulls and bells, desperate, march to the sound, never afraid. Cracked and hollow, faces stare, echoes bouncing, the midnight lair. The bells swing low, a deadly tone. Each clang whispers, you're not alone. Chains that drag, the rhythm of pain. Skulls and bells, eternal refrain. Skulls and bells, they call, they
Okay, had enough of that. Okay, there you go. What about this version? It always makes two versions.
Skulls in the shadow, grinning wide. Silent watches where the lost souls hide. Bells toll slow, a haunting sound. Death's cold grip pulling underground.
Down with the skulls and bells. Seemed appropriate.
Cracked and hollow, faces stare.
Okay, there we go. That's enough of that now. Sorry, YouTube. Okay, I'll go with the skulls and bells for right now. Down with the skulls and bells. All right. That felt like a wasteland of 2000. Well, one of my favorite bands is Drowning Pool, which was 2000s. Unfortunately, unfortunately, with the death of Dave, their original singer, they never quite recovered. Though I did really like it when Ryan was performing with them, and then he left, and now he's back, so that's cool. But they've gone through a lot. But yeah, there was just so many bands that were coming out like 2002, 2003. Like, we're a new metal band. They just beat the entire genre into the beat the entire genre into the dirt. No, that's not us. Korn third album era. Oh man. Oh. Dude got wrecked, homie. Put in the ground. Oh yeah, I could also just be doing this. Oops. It's okay to chase the fun, rather than the efficiency. I've been playing this build for like not exactly 2 weeks. I started it last week on... Was it on Monday or on Tuesday? I don't know. I'm ready to just go back to Sentinel, so... but I want to do my due diligence and try and hit some of these markers. So I want to try and, you know, hit like level 95. Level 95 and 500 corruption and Aberoth. Jesus Christ. Dude, that's like, yeah, that literally does more damage than my health. Oh my gosh. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know why I do this to myself. Even with red rings on. Good lord. I don't have as much armor as I did before. That should be made up for by the fact. Oh god. Oh, what are my mods? Enemies deal 20% more damage and then they get 36% more damage. Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can't cleanse some. Oh jeez, frenzy and haste. Oh, okay. Okay, Big Red Jedi. You know what I'm gonna ask now? Is it why? Is it for this ward? Is it for the 15 ward? Alright. All right, for right now, I like this. Like, don't get me wrong, I like this, but this is going to give me some armor and some reduced bonus damage taken on critical strike. So that's going to put me at 55%. I was getting a huge chunk out of this. Problem is, I need this 34. I need this. I need these. I need a better armor with 24 dex and 10. Well, I need a better armor with 24 something. Now, I guess what I could try and do, no. We'd have to seal this and then hope we can convert that into something. Okay, so let's put Dex. Okay, Dex. This isn't gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. YOLO. Yeah, I know. It's over. It's done. No, this one isn't gonna work. Okay. I have this, but it's already been crafted on. What's up, Telron? Yeah. Okay, this one's got built-in dex. 6 dexterity already built in. How are things? Things are all right. We're changing over the build. I really want more of this reduced bonus damage taken on critical strike. All right. So Big Red is telling me for Dark Quiver. Well, that's the thing. I'm kind of in a catch-22. Has some bleed support in there to replace DQ. Now, here's the thing. I was running exactly that. Heartseeker, Hail of Arrows, no Dark Quiver, Shift, Smoke Bomb. And I felt like I wasn't getting enough damage. So now I'm running this. This is fine. Right, this is fine right now. Now you might say, well, give up Shift for Smoke Bomb. Well, then I feel like I'm not going to have enough damage anymore because we get so much damage out of Shift. And we're getting a large amount of damage out of Dark Quiver. Yeah. Like, people were telling me to get rid of Shift. I'm like, I'm not listening to you. Like, I'm like, okay. So I was using Smoke Bomb. I do like Smoke Bomb a lot. I mean, I guess the answer could be getting a bow with blind on it. I mean, do I have any bows with blind? That could solve a lot of issues right here. YOLO. Well, I mean, it worked. It worked. It just took all my foraging potential. It's been a YOLO. Are you serious? Okay, hold up. That's why I don't like trying to do anything in town. The lag is just too bad. Thing crushed. Thanks for the 1 bit. YOLO! YOLO! Dude. Got you 40 before the doggos. The bits. Wow, there we go. The big goal has been met. Thank you so much, Tilron. Show off. Yeah, very much appreciated, Tilron. Slams a bike. YOLO! YOLO! YOLO. 50-50. Okay. I mean, I guess this. Closest thing I got is this. Okay, so let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. So let's... Yo. Wait, why did it tell me the bit goal's been met again? Oh, it must have glitched. It put us into a hype train. Okay, Big Red Jedi, thank you so much for putting us into a hype train. Oh, oops. Oh my dog. Big Red Jedi, thanks for walking us into a level 2 hype train. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Remember when the profane flesh just used to be like an uncommon enemy? They used to be a blue back in beta. But they would be like stronger than like rares. But they were a blue. So you get none of the benefits of hitting a rare enemy. Yeah, you just now get the benefit of them being a rare enemy, so you can get certain procs. Learned to load those scarabs on my MM, not as much on my Sentinel. Anything that sort of just lunges at you is kind of annoying. Alright. Thank you so much for the contributions to the hype train, guys. Choo choo! Yeah, absolutely. Current hype train conductor. Well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you for the hype train. I will be back again tomorrow. We'll be doing more Marksman and yo, Tinks. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow. Be doing more Marksman. I should be playing on Saturday, but wife and I are heading to the theater. If we end up getting back super late, then I might just call it. So Friday might be the last day, but I'll try and get a stream in on Saturday. And yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it, and you guys take care. Peace out. Oh, well, let's raid somebody. I just thought about it. My bad. Let's raid somebody. Who do we got? Zambriel. Yeah, let's raid Zambriel. Oh, Broskovich. He just went live. Let's raid him. He raided us yesterday. Let's raid the bro. Let's raid the bro. All right. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. YouTube, thank you for being here, guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace out.